Hi, today I want to talk about mystery shopping as not being part of your customer service measurement tools. We get a lot of clients asking questions about different customer service measurement tools and putting mystery shopping in the mix. But it's actually dangerous to do that because mystery shopping measures something quite unique. It measures something that affects your customer service, but it doesn't measure your customer service in itself. So let me explain. If you want to measure customer service, you ask your customers, how did you feel about this? So you might use Net Promoter Score, you might use surveys, you might use entry, exit interviews, you might use focus groups, or all of the above. Perfectly legitimate. But what mystery shopping does is it looks at what was the strategy and how is it being executed. Mystery shopping is actually a measure of how well you are executing to your strategy in an operational sense. So why the difference? Often I get this weird conversation happening where the client says, well, hey, we're happy with our customer service levels and we're not sure what we should do next. Or it's something like, well, our surveys are showing good results. Why should we do mystery shopping? Or our surveys are showing good results, so why should we even continue? Well, that's fine. All that's saying is that your customers are happy with what you're putting out there. Now, the big important thing is that you might not be happy with the service you're putting out there. If you're out there delivering a service where the person greeting someone at the hotel door says, "G'day mate, how you going?" that might sound fine. It might mean the customer comes back and says, yes, the greeting was nice and warm and friendly and everything, so everyone gets a pat on the back. But what might actually be behind all of that that's more important is that you strategically may be looking to, say, upgrade your hotel to 5-star status, and you're trying to lift your service levels to be more professional and more up there with the higher charging, high value hotels where "G'day mate, how you going?" or "G'day" or "How are you?" big cheesy grin isn't quite enough. It doesn't quite cut it. You might want to go that little bit further. And that place you want to go to further is often a place that's hidden from the customer. They don't know whether you did it or not. They're completely oblivious. So as far as they're concerned, yeah, hey, I got a great greeting, but in your mind, it wasn't enough. So mystery shopping will actually measure what you want to do as opposed to what the customer wants today. And if you're a company that's out there in front of the customer, at the forefront of what they want, trying to predict what's going to happen in the future, trying to leave your mark forward in the industry, customer surveys are not enough because they're just going to measure the state of affairs currently as things are today. It will measure current day expectations. And we get this all the time. The mystery shopper says, hey, yeah, the service was fine, but the mystery shop result might have scored 45%. Why? For example, car dealership didn't ask the customer for their contact details. So in a car dealership, a really critical part is the follow-up call. Now, to a customer, they're oblivious to that. They don't know that that's a critical part of the sale. To the car dealership, that's critically important. You want to make sure that every person that comes in is somehow recorded and followed up. But the customer doesn't care. So you ask the customer, how was your interaction in that dealership? And they say, hey, that was wonderful, all awesome, 100%. However, from your perspective as a dealership owner, you might find that they didn't collect the customer's contact information. They didn't therefore make a follow-up call. They didn't try to close the sale. They didn't pay attention to their driving habits. They didn't ask for their driver's license when they went for the test drive. They didn't suggest a route for the test drive. They didn't suggest the certain special offer or the financing offer. They didn't do a whole lot of things that you as a dealership might know are critical to making a sale. So the customer goes along oblivious. They just go through and say, hey, that was awesome. I got offered a cup of coffee. Staff person was warm and friendly. They smiled. They knew their stuff about the car. Didn't hassle me too much about the sale. All good. Walk out of there. That was awesome. 10 out of 10. I'd recommend to my friends. That does not answer your strategic question of, are my staff actually doing what we want them to do to go forward to sell more? So that distinction between what you want in the sales process or even in the service process and what the customer expects, that gap is bridged by your mystery shopping. What the customer expects and what the customer's feeling, surveys, Net Promoter Score, all of those things, great. What you want to happen is the realm of mystery shopping. So if you do those things right, according to your mystery shopping report, then yes, your customer service will also improve. It's a de facto leading indicator of your customer service, but it doesn't measure your customer service absolutely. When I hear discussions about mystery shopping or as part of our customer service measurement, I kind of go like, well, no, they're different things. So hopefully you can get that nuance and make sure you're not just doing mystery shopping as well, because you also need these other forms of measurement.